Okay. Hey y'all. Happy Moon Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth and you are too. Welcome to this week's I'm gonna do Sunday carpool reading. For this week's Sunday carpool reading, I have two topics for you guys. I'm going to be channeling with there is Lord Shiva, who is supporting the collector's highest good and the highest good for this week's Moon Day, Sunday card pull reading. If you hear any extra sounds, I apologize in advance. Life is lifing, and I will handle it if it gets too much. And I appreciate anyone who stops by, anybody who watches, anyone who supports. I really appreciate you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's helpful. Let's get started for this week's Sunday card pull reading. The first topic. I'm trying to show the cards more. One more shuffle. Um, some of you guys need to focus on the solar plexus chakra. Something about confidence, especially in what you are growing. Um, it's the whole thing of this is an example of being so into something, like growing something, learning something or whatnot, that you're confident in what grows, in what you learned. So it's kind of like if you're taking a test or whatnot and you don't study, right? How are you going to be confident that you're going to pass the test? Um, Same thing if if you're not sitting down and growing something, how are you going to be confident when that day comes for whatever you're building up towards? So something about that. Focus on the solar plexus chakra. Um, yeah. I feel like just being continuous with something or Like being in that like resting state, but like learning something, growing something at the same time, it gives more confidence for when something comes up or like whatever you're working towards. Yeah. So, and also, sorry, another thing too is like that whole thing of like if you don't get enough like rest, you basically won't perform that well or whatnot. How are you supposed to like be confident in yourself when you haven't like actually rested or taken care of yourself for when that time comes or whatnot? So for this week's Sunday card pull, the first topic is hibernate. And the card that came out is grounding, nature, presence, practicality, and stability. And then I said all of that stuff because bottom of the deck, which is the summary of the card that came out, is responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, right, reliability, and fulfillment. And this is a solar plexus chakra card because of the color. Um, it looks similar to, it's just something about planting and growing or whatnot. This has the plant there. This has the plant there. Top of the deck, you as you watching this right now, is the solar plexus chakra or whatnot. So yeah. Hibernate. There's a huge need to ground, a huge need to ground to grow something. Um, it could actually be growing like a garden or whatnot, if it's really that technical, or it's just something about like growth within yourself or whatever project or thing you're working on. There's like literally your responsibility, like you planting it because this person it is like they have like branches, like they are the tree, they are the plant, and then like you see the plant in their hands. Maybe it's something with some of you guys, y'all actually maybe one of those people who like grow herbs, or there's something with your hands that you do and it's like growing, like actually doing it, being a part of it or something like that. And that's where it was giving me the whole thing. And the fact that it says self-discipline here as well is giving me that whole thing about being consistent with working on, especially if it's with your hands, on something, being persistent, consistent with working on something in order to like be confident in like what comes out, or like confident in whatever you're growing or building. Um, so yeah, hibernate. Yeah, you guys need to do a lot of grounding. Um, they and the spirit realm has been saying this a lot. Um, it's like you're growing and you're growing, you're healing, you're getting better, you're building something, but at the same time, let it be in a stable state, in a state where you're at rest, in a state that you're just at a resting state or whatnot. An example of like how I can say what it is, it's like for me, like in my resting state or whatnot, I still like write things down. I still like crochet or whatnot. It's just not in like such a like, oh, I gotta get this done type of energy. It's in like a resting state or whatnot. And something about you guys creating stability as well. I'm gonna read this. So we have grounding, nature, presence, practicality, and stability. Bring your presence to this moment. Honor what is. Anchor what you dream to be what you dream to be with a grounded connectivity. A dream is like a seed held in our hand. It may contain infinite possibilities, but in order to grow, it must be planted. We may have all the right ideas, but to realize our potential, we must learn to anchor our visions into our bodies and bring our genuine presence into the moment in very real and grounded ways. Sometimes we can become so caught up in our projections of the future or recycled tapes from the past that our energy is literally absent from the moment we are in. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. Sometimes we can become so caught up in our projections of the future or recycled tapes from the past that our energy is literally absent from the moment we are in. Our mind pulls us this way, our heart pulls us that, and our actions become scattered and ineffective. Like a tree whose roots are dug up each day, we have no chance to genuinely grow, build, and create that which we desire. This card is an invitation to begin experiencing the energy of grounding by bringing our presence to the moment in the simplest ways. To start with, take time to be in na- take time to start with, take not time to be in nature, to walk barefoot on the grass. Stomp your feet and bring the energy down from your busy mind into your body. Notice what each of your senses experiences in each moment. Feel your feet grounded down and genuinely connect with the pulse of Mother Earth. Being grounded helps us feel stable and balanced in our life. It infuses our movements with a quiet strength and enables us to anchor our visions into physical form with practical reliable action. So before you go sprinting down the path of far off dreams, take time to be truly present with what is right here and now. From this place of balanced connection, you have the capacity to manifest great dreams and desires. Who reaches greater heights than the deeply rooted tree? So yeah. Um Also I was getting that for like Capricorn energy or whatnot, or Capricorn season, or just in general, the whole thing of like yes, I'm so happy you said that in there. Having this dream, there's something about having this dream and or this goal or whatnot, but like a need to actually ground it to make it happen or whatnot. Um, and it's bringing it back. So I'm just gonna say it anyway, whatever. So there's something about like when you're in a state of rest or like you're in the dark space and the black space or whatnot. It's like a creative space at the same time. It's for you to like definitely like get visions and to dream and to like lay down like the seeds and stuff like that, but it's also like um within that dark space, and we are waning. The moon is starting to wane or whatnot. It's gonna be in last quarter moon tomorrow, so there is an energy of like, yes, resting, like because we still gotta do our thing. We gotta work. We gotta create, do whatever or whatnot, right? Life still moves on, but during this time, it's good to like rest, to hibernate, like this title says, to rest, to hibernate, and all of that stuff, when it's needed. So like, if you're busy, just try to fit in your schedule like a like nap breaks or something like that, or like when you're tired, like actually um take a rest or whatnot. Also to self nurture yourself, is that hibernating, that dark space, that like winding down type of energy. And at the same time, like still like write down like your intentions, your dreams, your goals. Still like do your thing. Like you can still in a resting state, like still create, whether you're painting, whether you're writing a book. Um, it's just not a pushy type of energy. It's just more of like a chill, like create and create in a slow space or whatnot, in a grounded space, in a nurturing space, in order to get things out. So they're saying something about being grounded for sure. Some of you make things with your hands. Either you actually grow things, with your hands. You got growing hands, like the gardens and stuff, or like there's something about you creating. I feel like it's like stability, whether it's you're creating, you're manifesting stability, um or whatnot, like a home and stuff like that. um Also, there's just something with your hands too that you guys are building. It doesn't have to be a garden. Like I said, it could be writing. It could be writing a book. Also, I mean, either way, if it's not directly something like, oh, you do Reiki specifically, right? It could just be like with our hands, we do a lot of things to get to where we are. Like just the simplicity in that it's in your hands basically to create the stability. It requires persistence and rest, that dark space when it needs to be. Because it's the whole thing as well as like when things are growing, they start from under the ground first and then they pop out and whatnot. So that is it for this week's Sunday card pull. The first topic, hibernate. The card that came out is grounding, nature, presence, practicality, and stability. Um, they want you to be rigid, possibly in also like your routine when it comes to rest or like self-care as well. But yeah, that is it for this week's Sunday card pull. The first topic, hibernate. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree or you can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated. It's helpful. Peace out, y'all.